Morning traders, let's start in with the recap. What I'd like to do every day is just a real quick recap of all the trades that we've had on, just so you know where we stand. Alright, the first one we're going to start off with is the Iron Condor that we placed on crude. We opened this trade on September 25th, Sunday night. So we've been in the trade, it was 22 days to expiration when we entered. Our current days to expiration are 19. So here are all the trade specifics. I'm not going to rehash all of that stuff. You can clearly, easily see that. And here's the current profit and loss graph picture from Thinkorswim. So currently our profit is 480 bucks in this trade. And like I said, we have 19 days to entry to expiration. So our first profit target, first time we want to check and reassess whether we want to stay in this trade is at the 25% mark. So that's our first target. Our second thing we want to look at is our little built-in linear profit graph. So again, let me just bring up a quick demonstration so you'll see what so you can visually see what I'm talking about here. So what this tells me is our current profit is 480. If they'd have come out of this trade in a linear fashion, meaning, if we were to chip away, say, $100 a day, if that's what the trade was supposed to come out at, day one we should have a $100 profit. On day two we should have a $200 profit. Day three, $300. Day four, $400. And this is all based on $100 a day coming out. Again, this is a linear graph as the trade goes through its trade cycle. Day 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright, easy enough to understand. So all I do is I want to know if I'm beating that linear graph, because we all know that profits don't come out of these trades in a linear fashion. So for example, if we're on day 3 in the trade and my profit is at 250 and my linear graph says I'm at 300, then I'm pretty close to the linear graph, but I'm certainly not, I'm in no position, or I don't have a reason to take the trade off at that point in time. But if we were in the trade for 3 days and my linear graph says that I should have $300 in profit, all things being equal, but if I suddenly have $600 in profit, something's happened. Something good has happened. I don't know what that is, but I'm way ahead of the profit and loss graph. So I might want to just take the trade off at that time and reload. So that's how I use that. It's not set in stone. It just helps guide me as I move through these trades, just to keep me track on where we are. All right. With that being said, just to refresh, put that trade on September 25th with 22 days to expiration. Currently have 19 days to expiration. Our current P&L is 480, and our linear profit is at 414.55. So we're slightly ahead of that right there. We're in really good shape. Nothing to do here. Let's move to the next trade. All right. Yeah, let's do that so we can see everything. Okay, this is the retirement account trade. We put this trade on Monday morning, September 26th. We added to it, I should say. So we've got 2 trades tranched in here. I was going to add one final tranche to this trade if we had another push down. We just haven't had it yet. So we'll just hold with what we have and let this trade play out, or maybe add to it. If we do get a little pullback here. So we put it on. We originally had 42 days to expiration. We currently have 37. So our current profit in this one is 420, and we're slightly ahead of our linear graph at which indicates 372.62. So everything is moving right along in this trade. You can see we've got a good graph. So no action to take here. Okay, third trade we'll take a look at is in personal account. It's the S&P 500 futures strangle, the weekly strangle. So we put this one on Monday morning, September 26th. Had 4 days to expiration, and trade particulars are here. We have 2 days to expiration. Our P&L graph says we should have 218.75 in profits. We're up to 325. So everything is progressing right along in this trade. No actions required. You can see we have a really good looking graph here. So nothing to do here. Final trade we want to take out is the crude strangle that we placed in my personal account. So we put this trade on Sunday night, September 25th. We had 22 days to go. Nothing's changed in the trade specifics. Currently have 19 days to expiration. Hold on just a second. There we go. Okay, we're doing quite well in this trade based on our linear graph. So our linear graph says at this stage of the trade we should have 518.18 in profits if all is going well. Well, we have 900, so we're way ahead of this. We're dead center of the graph. So I'm not going to take it off just yet. I'm going to wait it out another day or two and see how we go. So this trade's really working out well, and the reason that this trade is working out much better than the Iron Condor is, there's just the strangles and the straddles just tend to lose that theta just a little bit faster than those Iron Condor trades do. So anyway, that is all of our trades that we're going to recap that we placed in the last couple of days. So we'll pick this up tomorrow with a recap and go from there. Stay tuned. I have a new trade coming up that we'll put on today, so stay tuned for that.